right, folks. Paradise Island, the island of your dreams.
Good evening, viewers, and welcome to the Gamesmaster Christmas Special. Hit it, guys! Yes, Christmas brings many things to mind. The sight of snow falling on a forest, the sight of children and the joy in their eyes as they're opening their presents, and the sight of two girls dancing in fake animal skin costumes in front of a three-piece steel calypso band. On tonight's show, Emma Harrison is quite literally up the creek without a paddle in Rapid River, but we begin with an event called If You Think This Is Hard, Just Wait Till You Hit Puberty.
Yes, it's Christmas. And what better way to get into the spirit of things than a challenge on the fiendishly hard Crash Bandicoot 2 on the PlayStation? In order to claim his golden joystick, my intrepid contestant must evade a series of rampaging polar bears and get to the end of the level without losing a life. In the second half of the level, Crash will be required to hitch a lift with a baby polar bear, a slippery beast at the best of times. Only the most focused of minds will be able to steer the furry infant from the clutches of its pathological parent.
Our challenger for this event has been pestering us for nearly a decade, saying that he is the finest games player of his generation. Please welcome Mr. Alan Frost. Welcome to the show, Alan. Hiya. Right, Alan, how old are you?
6.
6, and so you go to school. Who's your favourite teacher?
Miss Lynch.
Why do you like Miss Lynch?
She isn't like the other teachers, because the other teachers like tell you to tidy up the classroom when the teacher does it.
But Miss Lynch says you can leave the classroom in a big mess, I don't care.
She does it.
She tidies it up. But I think, Miss Lynch, you haven't quite got the idea of that power structure yet, though. Now, when you're not at school and you play games, we know that you're very good at video games. What's your other favourite toys?
Star Wars.
Star Wars figures. How many Star Wars figures have you got?
1.
1? Which one's that?
Luke.
Luke Skywalker. Is that your favourite toy in the whole world?
Yep.
Well, Alan, if you do our challenge, we're going to give you a Christmas present. If you don't, I'm going to keep the Christmas present, and you're not going to get anything.
Yep.
While we rush out then and find the cheapest thing we can possibly buy to stick in this box for young Alan, let's take a look at today's news. Christmas is coming, and I've been particularly good all year in the hope that Santa will fill my sack with this little gem. Talk With Me Barbie is the latest high-tech toy to make it big in America this Yuletide, a land well known for its high standards of taste and discretion. By connecting Barbie up to your PC and loading a special CD-ROM, you can program her with any amount of vital information and engage in conversations about topics as diverse as shopping, makeup, fashion and dating. But unfortunately, 2 tickets to Celtic Rangers didn't pump her nads.
You're so cool.
A ray of sunshine fell upon the lives of the otherwise grossly neglected residents of Harlow in Essex last week, when the nation's 13th Sega Park opened its doors on Friday. Despite its name, the park has no trees or grass in sight, concentrating instead on over 50 arcade machines and a general atmosphere of frivolity. Indeed, Sega are hoping that Harlow Sega Park and others like it will usher in a new era in which the arcade is seen as a place of family fun, rather than the dingy haunt of sociopaths and kids bunking off school. Today, the UK's first 3D IMAX cinema opens in London. As well as having a screen 7 stories high, the new cinema gives an extra dimension by using special LCD headsets, which, by flashing open and closed extremely fast, present a slightly different picture to each eye. The first 3D title on show is called Across the Sea of Time, a story set in the past and present of New York City. Oh dear. We can only hope that future titles will feature our preferred diet of gratuitous violence, gigantic spaceships, attractive ladies, and pointless explosions. Six-year-old Alan Frost is about to show the world why he is the finest games player of his generation on Crash Bandicoot 2. Helping me describe the action is the ever-youthful Kirk Ewan. Kirk, it's Christmas time. What are you hoping to find in your sack?
Well, I very rarely find anything in my sack, let's be honest. I'm usually, I find it a very barren place indeed. And so that's what I'll be expecting for Christmas, same as usual, nothing.
Right. Now, Alan, though, if he does the challenge, will get this fine present, which he has no idea what it is yet. It'll be a really nice surprise, only if he gets it. If you don't get it, Alan, if you don't win it, you don't get the present. You know that. Too cool. Okay, any tips for Alan?
Well, this is, of course, the fabulous-looking Crash Bandicoot 2. For fans of the original, this is kind of like a cross between the Boulder Challenge and the Pig Challenge from the original game. I mean, the basis, as you know, if you were a fan of the original game, just keep running away from the things and avoid all the traps laid along the course. It's a running, jumping, keep going type challenge.
It's very tough as well.
It is a tough challenge, yeah, especially for a very short guy like that.
Okay, there is no time limit on this. The level is so tough that he can take as long as he likes, but of course, he'll have to get moving, otherwise the boulder will crush him from behind. The polar bear, rather, will crush him from behind, step back in time to previous Crash Bandicoots there. Best of luck, Alan. He's cool. Best of luck. Off you go. Okay, look at the screen. Alan's starting already. He's stopping a bit. Push it forward, Alan. That's a very good start. Where's this? There's the massive polar bear there,
the massive polar bear, right? He's got to just keep coming. There's another jump coming up here. If he can just clear over this one now, he's got to avoid these boxes right in front. They've got nitro inside. They would kill him instantly, which he's done. Avoided the electric fence there. The polar bear ever advancing, ever advancing.
He's done fantastically well. He's over that fence very well. This is an exceptional display from the young 6-year-old Alan Frost here. There's a turtle, but it's been spun ahead. The polar bear's gaining on him. It was a gecko.
Yeah, you don't know how to talk about my gecko.
I've never met a gecko in my life, actually. You get mine up in Glasgow. Oh, it's a tag team. It's the second polar bear now, Kirk.
Once again, the second polar bear is out the cage and he's on the loose. He's avoided the mines extremely well. He got a boost there when he hit that thing, and it just keeps going the way it is. Everything's going to be absolutely dandy.
I am stunned. I've never seen a display like this from people 5 times a day. You know he's in ahead. Come on, Alan, you can do it. He spins away the other gecko. That big, massive, huge polar bear. So how near is he to the end of the level, Kirk?
Well, he's just got this other polar bear to come down now. I don't quite know where it is. It should be appearing any second.
Where's the third polar bear? He's given up. Here he comes. He was toying with us all the time. It's Christmas. Alan Frost is very closely paying near to the end of the level.
And what he's going to be looking for next is the smaller polar bear, and that's if he can get on its back, then it's going to help him accelerate away from the really large, angry-looking polar bear. There's geckos everywhere. What's this guy?
I'm stunned. This guy is 6 years old and he is just carving through this level like a knife through the hottest of butter. He's spun through that gate. That polar bear hasn't given up. He's almost another checkpoint there. A stunning display.
Now, as you get on the back of this little polar bear here, and off it goes. It's off like a shot, and then moving away, accelerating fast. It's amazing how fast these small bear things can move, isn't it?
The thing is, the big polar bear is chasing the little polar bear.
Well, that's not normal, is it?
No, you wouldn't think so. You'd think he would ease up a little bit on the little guy. But this is amazing. It's very, very close indeed. Alan Frost is keeping his nerve. Come on, Alan, the big final jump. He spins, he falls, he's done it, he's got the present. Alan Frost wins the challenge. You did it. Was it easy?
Not really.
No, it's a very hard game, isn't it? You're just very good, aren't you?
Well, I tried my best.
Yeah. So would you like to open your present really quickly? Let me put that bit. Oh, that's it. Good lad. Okay, what have we got here? What is that?
A Star Wars figure.
And who is it?
Han Solo.
Han Solo. And you know something else? You know that's not the only present you get. You know you get another one, don't you?
A golden joystick.
Yes, you do! Alan Frost is the winner of the gamesmaster golden joystick! basic skills of juggling 2 presents at the same time, we'll go to today's reviews.
Well, here on Gamesmaster, Christmas is a time normally associated with wasting huge amounts of money on video games.
So a very merry Wednesday to you all, and here's our top list of games for Christmas '97.
Right, first up on my Christmas wish list is Jedi Knight, a game that really can't set a foot wrong because it's Star Wars, and once you have those sound effects, those graphics, and that kind of atmosphere, it's very, very entertaining. However, it's also nice to see that they've actually given some thought to the game behind all this atmospherics. The levels are designed well, the characters are designed well, and the story is actually an original take on the Star Wars story. All in all, a very, very classy shooter.
Now, my